I am here with the most incredible woman. She writes 7 books a year. She's sold 800 million copies. Her latest is a heart-stopping thriller. It is called Accidental Heroes. Please give a warm welcome to the legendary Danielle Steel. You know how much I adore you.
I feel totally that way about Robin. It's always the biggest honor and the greatest joy to be here.
You are so gracious. So the last time you were here, you were closing in on 160 books written. Now I think you're at 170?
Yes, as of last Saturday.
Who's counting? Okay. Going Home was the first one.
Yes.
You were 19 years old.
Yes.
Do you still have that same excitement when a book is coming out like
now
this?
112. I do. I'm excited every time I finish one. And I'm excited every time one comes out. That came out on Tuesday. I am never blasé. I'm shocked when I see people read my books and I want to say, oh, why are you reading that? Yeah. And when it hits the bestseller list, it's like the first time every time.
It's always, so, that's nice. It's like it's the first time every time.
I'm always grateful and always excited.
You're very humble. And it's always a page turner. So tell us about this one. I'm
excited about that book. It is very suspenseful. There are wonderful characters in it. It's about a sort of stress-making event, a crisis, and how everybody deals with it. And obviously it involves a plane. And it's the people on the ground, the detectives, the CIA, the people in the air. It stresses a couple of things. One is that many people are nervous about flying, and they really don't realize how much safety is surrounding them, how much care is taken. And so it's kind of reassuring in that sense, but also it brings out how we don't really know what we have in us, and how you don't expect it, and you become a hero by being in the situation. See, that's what I love about your books. You always find something that you're reading, and you understand that there's some of that in all of us. And you have some uber super fans here of Danielle Steel. Okay. What's your question, Erin?
So my mom and I always feel like we come away from your books learning something. How do you research so quickly? You're writing 7 books a year. How do you research it so quickly?
Well, I don't actually write 7 a year. It takes about 2.5 years to do each one. But what I do, which is totally crazy, I'm usually juggling about 5 at a time, so that it's this kind of eternal juggling act of when they come out. And I do a lot of research, and I have a wonderful researcher. We were in love with the same boy at 13, and we're still friends, and he's now very unattractive. But she is a fabulous researcher, and she gives me a lot of information.
Yeah, it makes you...
And I work through it. I learn a lot with each book, because I research history and industries, but the minute I finish the book, it's like someone hits a button and it's gone.
Oh my God.
It's awful.
Moni, you have a question.
Yeah, you've written about so many different things. Do the ideas always come easy to you?
Sometimes easier than others. Sometimes this one kind of hit me in the face, and sometimes they do. Other times, people are always talking about, when you have inspiration. Sometimes I sit there with a yellow pad and a pen, and I just make myself sit there until I get some ideas. So it varies, but I have no idea where the ideas come from, and I'm grateful every time I have an idea.
We are grateful that you have an idea, and we're always grateful that you are here. She's always so gracious. She's given gifts and that, so we have a gift for you. Can you bring it out? Okay. She loves shoes because you are so... There's only one you. There's only one you, and that's why we have a unicorn.
So sweet.
And I told you, like, I'm heading out on vacation in a couple weeks to Key West, and I'm going to take this book. Everybody in the audience is going home with a Danielle Steel.
I have 3 daughters who work in fashion, monitor everything I wear, and always say, you're not wearing that. I am wearing these to lunch today.
Thank you, Danielle.